Okay. Good morning, my dear students of class 10. Today's topic is impact of globalization on India. Impact of globalization. Impact of globalization on India. Very important question for this year. What is the impact of globalization in India? Okay, now globalization has benefited a few persons or most of the persons and has not benefited a few persons. Now let me discuss who are benefited and who have not been benefited. Okay. Now, globalization has different impacts on different people. Number one, consumers. Number two, producers. And number three, workers. Question is said that impact of globalization on India has not been uniform, not uniform. If only each and everybody was benefited, if all the three consumers, producers and workers, if everybody was benefited, then impact was good, advantageous to everybody. But it is said that impact of globalization on India is not uniform. Okay, is not uniform. Why is it not uniform? You will have to describe. Now, let me first describe the impact of globalization on consumers. Impact of globalization on consumers. Now, consumers have been benefited. None of the consumers has any disadvantage for globalization. Okay? So, how are the consumers benefited? Consumers are benefited in two ways. Number one, choice of goods. Number one, choice of goods. Choice of goods. Okay? Now you know, because of globalization, foreign goods of other countries are coming to India. So, consumers have now the choice to buy which goods they want. Previously, before globalization, consumers had to remain satisfied with the goods produced in India. Now that goods from other countries are coming to India, so consumers have choice of which goods they want to buy. If they see that Indian goods are better, they will buy that one. Okay? Or if they see that, if they find that goods of other countries are better, then they would buy that. So now they have the choice of goods. Okay? Okay, they have now greater choice of goods. Number two, better quality at lower prices. So you see that for the first point, consumers have now got the scope to get goods of better quality. Better quality goods they can buy. Alright? And also at lower price. Previously, before globalization, they had to remain satisfied with the price of the Indian goods. Whether it was high or they have nothing to say. But now they can get goods of other countries at cheap rate. So you see, better quality of goods they can get and also at lower price. So the first point, that is consumers are great advantage for globalization. Okay, clear? Now number 2, that is producers. Now in case of producers, the effect is not uniform. Who are benefited and who are not benefited? Large producers have been benefited. And small producers have been adversely affected. Okay? So you see, large producers. I have already told you that large producers are benefited. Okay? How are the large producers benefited? Number 1. Now, the large companies now get the advantage of huge amount of investment made by MNCs. You know that MNCs make huge investment in other countries. Alright? So as a result of globalization, large producers have got the advantage of getting huge amount of investment in their products. Okay? So first point is investment, huge investment. This is the first point. Very easy. All of you know this point, that MNCs invest a large amount of money. So you see, huge investment. Large producers are benefited from the huge investment made by the multinational companies. Number 2, latest technology. Latest technology. Now, it is because of globalization, MNCs are coming to our country, MNCs are coming to India. So they are bringing with them latest technology. So now you see that large producers are getting the benefit, getting the advantage of the latest technology in quality and design. Okay? Number 3. Some of the large companies are becoming MNCs. Yes, some of the large companies of India have become multinational companies. That is, they are producing goods in other countries. They are spreading business throughout the world. For example, Tata Motors, in the field of automobiles, they are producing automobiles in almost all countries of in many countries of the world. Okay? You know the name of Ranbaxy in the case of medicine. Infosys, you know, only some 30 to 40 years ago, it has come to the world of IT. In the world of IT, Infosys, it has spread its branches in many countries of the world. Okay, Asian paints of high good quality are being produced in other countries. So you see that large companies like Tata Motors, Infosys, Ranbaxy, Asian Paints have become multinational corporations. Okay, so this is the good effect of globalization. Number 4, companies providing service. Companies providing service like IT are greatly benefited from globalization. Just think of one example, first example of the chapter. Just think of it. Okay? Just think of it. That example, what was the example? You see, customer care centers are in India. Customer care centers are set up in India. That is IT sector, customer care centers are. Alright? So if you take the company which sells service, okay, they are benefited for globalization. Last point is that as a result of globalization, the local companies supplying raw materials, auto parts are benefited. Previously, they supplied only a few goods to only our own companies, to Indian companies. Now, as a result of globalization, many companies of the whole world are coming to India. You see, so the companies which supply, that is supply companies, okay, supply companies, okay, companies which supply raw materials, supply a company which supply parts, okay, are highly benefited for globalization. Raw materials, let me give you just one example. Suppose in a place large MNCs have come, Singur, you know, Singur, okay, more than 1,000 acres of land they bought and they tried to establish here nano motor products, okay, manufacture nano motors. Now you see that what did happen? Now many suppliers who supply stone chips, sand, okay, local suppliers there, okay, they were local suppliers, so they could supply a huge amount of these raw materials to the MNCs as a result of globalization. These are all large producers are benefited in 5 ways. Understand the matter? Okay, now let me come to small producers. Small producers. They are large, okay, small. What about small producers? What about small producers? Okay. Small producers are adversely affected. Small producers are adversely affected. They are not benefited at all. Because small producers have now to compete. Small producers have now to compete with the production of MNCs. And it is very difficult for them to compete with it in quality, design, price. If they cannot compete, then they will have to shut down their business. This is the fate of small producers. Either they will have to compete with these MNCs, with the products of these MNCs, or if they cannot do this, then they will have to totally close the industry. That is the matter. So you see, small producers are hit. Now workers. What about workers? Here also, the impact of globalization is not uniform. That is, it is advantageous to some sections and disadvantageous to other sections. That is why it is called not uniform. Okay? If it is uniform, if it were uniform, then the question would be uniform. Impact of globalization would be uniform. But here it is not uniform. Okay, you see, workers, skilled workers, okay, skilled workers are getting benefit. Skilled workers are getting benefit because they are getting good jobs with fat salary. So you see, skilled workers are benefiting. Alright? And now what about unskilled workers? Unskilled workers are losing their jobs. Unskilled workers are losing their jobs because most of the works are now carried out by machines. So those who do not have the skill to run those machines are losing their jobs. Not only that most of the works being carried out by machines, there is less demand for unskilled workers. So unskilled workers are not benefited at all. You see, now just look at the 3 point. Benefited, consumers benefited, large producers benefited, skilled workers benefited, and small producers not benefited, unskilled workers not benefited. Okay? This is the impact of globalization on India I am telling you once again, okay, I am telling you once again, that is a very important question for this year. Let me pass on to next topic.